I'm going to be showing you guys a few tricks to better blend your VFX in music videos. Now, I think this is the most important thing in music videos, is properly blending your effects. I'm sure you've seen tons of videos with cool effects, but they're not blended properly to match the scene, or they don't have certain elements to make it feel better to the viewer, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to start off at number one, which I think is the very best one in my opinion, which is sound design. Now, before you click off the video, just please watch this and understand how much sound design really helps with the visual aspect, which seems crazy at first, but when you guys see it, you will understand. So I'm going to put this clip through right here from the Central C new Ice Spice music video. That super quick segment right there could have been 10 times better with sound design. Now I'm going to go ahead, whip up some sound design, and show you guys how it sounds after. And this is how it sounds after the sound design. And you guys can go ahead, tweak the audio and everything. But to do this, I used my Wooshes and Risers pack that'll be linked down below. Inside of it, we have build up, fast, medium, and slow Wooshes. And then if we go back to the original pack, we have Risers, and then concert sounds. Risers are these things. And pretty much all I did here was I added one riser right here. And then I added a bunch of whooshes in between each cut. And I kind of rushed this a little bit, but I guarantee you guys, like for this movement right here where like his hand's going down, you could add like some sort of heavy whoosh there. Let's go into medium here and play through a couple. Like that one right there. Turn all these ones off. Right, stuff like that. It just adds so much more elements to the video here. Now that we have that out of the way, my second most important thing that I think to blend VFX and make everything work together, of course, is color grading, which I think a lot of you guys can get better at by watching color grading tutorials. I have a ton on my channel of being like, color grading a music video for blank, and you can just apply that to the VFX that you add to make sure it matches to your scene. But I think second most important actually is shakes. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite way to add shakes to music videos. So let's just say fuck it and use this scene here again. There's two methods that I have for adding shakes. One is in Premiere, and then the other one is in After Effects. Let's start out with the Premiere method, which is creating a new item here and creating an adjustment layer, hitting OK and dragging it on our clips in between them, just like so, holding Alt. And I have mine preset to 6 frames, which you can count out on your arrow keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just cut. I recommend doing 6 frames. So basically, you could do nice flash transitions on here by going into Effects, searching up brightness and contrast, dragging and dropping that on here, and then going inside of Effect Controls. Since we're right in the center, I'm going to keyframe contrast and brightness and just turn the brightness up and the contrast up. And then we'll go to the beginning and reset it, and then go close to the end and reset it. And we'll bring the keyframes like somewhere like here. So you guys can see like we have this nice flash up transition. I'm going to show you guys some crazy presets that make it 10 times cooler. So if we go into presets here and then we open up the fast movement effects bundle, we can go into a ton of these transition presets that are meant to blend the VFX on your videos. So you guys can see there are a shit ton of them in here. I'm going to start off with the wipes. I'm going to do a hard wipe 1. And then we play this, you guys can see we get such a clean transition. Let's go back to the first one here. I'm going to add a soft hit with flash. Doesn't really blend that well because this one is a 4:3, so let's fix that. That looks super clean there. And let's go to this one here now. We'll go back inside of effects and let's throw on quick shake warp. You guys can see how much more energy that adds, and it really helps blend the video together, especially if you have other VFX going on. Now, the second way to do it is inside of After Effects, which I think probably is a little bit better, but it takes a lot more time. So we are going to highlight all of our clips here, right click, replace with After Effects composition, and it's just going to open this up inside of After Effects now. We're going to hit OK, hit save. And now that we have this sequence open inside of After Effects, recommend it. I use it on every single one of my music videos. It's crazy good. So we're going to go into all, and if you guys want to grab this, it's linked below as well. We're going to scroll down, and if you hover over them, you guys can see all the different hits that you can use. So I'm going to go down to quick hit with flash, and I'm going to double click. And if we press on our adjustment layer and hit U, you guys can see the keyframes are created. So let me give you guys a quick rundown for how this works. I'm going to highlight the keyframes, and let's say I want to have the transition happen in between these two clips here. I will put these keyframes right here where my mouse is on that. So you guys can see if I play it through. You guys can see how cool of a transition we get there. And then what I'll do is I'll press Command C and I'll paste it onto the next one, drag it over. And then you guys can see it. Let's say I want on this one right here. I can't paste it because this one continuously goes on. That's why I have the second adjustment layer. Let's go down to vertical mega hit with flash, double click on that. It's on this adjustment layer now. We'll just drag the keyframes over. And then maybe we want to put that one at the beginning too and just drag it over. You guys can see how clean that looks in just a few seconds. And then if we go back into Premiere Pro here, the dynamic comp brings everything over. Super clean, super simple. I just think stuff like that helps you blend VFX and blend your video together more cohesively. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to check out anything I used, it'll be linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.